Yo, what is going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clock Master. I'm here with my girl, Shannon. If you got if y'all want to know why we're laughing, you have to go on Patreon because just nonsense. But we're here to check out the Warrior Nun. Wow, we're here to check out Warrior Nun season 1, episode 5, Matthew 7:13.
I thought you were just referring to yourself. You know, Matthew.
Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. So I'm guessing they're talking about opening that portal through hell.
Not through hell, to hell.
Or from hell.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Anyways, let's check out this episode. I'm really excited. As I predicted in the last episode, I definitely think that Lilith and Mary's going to intervene that fight.
I totally just read the description.
What? What did it say?
It literally confirms it in the description.
What did the description say? Oh, while Mary squares off. You see? While Mary squares off with Lilith, Ava begins to open up to JC, and Julian Salvius fires a warning shot at the church. Okay. Pow. All right. If you guys want to see the full version, check out Patreon. Those on YouTube, thank you so much for watching these reactions. This show is fire. I had a fun time last episode. Let's watch it and see what happens. You ready?
Let's get it.
Let's get into it. Talk about it later as you normally do. Let's get into it now. That's bad, man.
You bailed on your training. You can't phase.
Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Don't mess with Lilith.
We already knew that.
Ooh.
But you don't mess with Mary either, though.
Yeah. Shotgun Mary.
What?
Wait, she doesn't have a passport yet.
I mean, other people are after you?
Yeah. Did you buy tickets?
You might not need a passport for where they're going.
Just walk through custom with the sword.
She's
Yeah.
not here.
Like, ma'am, you can't do that. Let's just stand outside where they can see you.
Right? I mean, she literally has a halo that doesn't belong to her, though. She could be a little bit more grateful.
Yeah, but I mean, she didn't want it.
But she has it, though. At least be thankful
Yeah.
for the life that's given to you.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you got a second... Like, at least for me,
Yeah,
like,
I
you got
know.
a... You know? Like, you
I
got
get
a
what you're
second
saying.
chance. No, I know. I was just saying it to the viewers.
Mm.
I know you know what I mean.
Do I?
Stop.
Girl got away.
Okay, so she needs that piece to make the second piece, to make the other half of it?
Yeah. They were using the Divinium.
Yeah.
You-
What? She's gonna reveal them? To the press?
Damn.
I call upon the Vatican to seize all.
Is the battle for the soul of humanity.
Bro, that chain look like it's worth some millions, though. I ain't gonna trip.
Either get in line or be removed from your position.
Damn.
This guy's like to clean house, does he?
Yeah. I know he's gonna come up with some bull.
It's over. I'm finally free.
Yeah, right.
Nah, we still got 5 more episodes, girl.
And have fun. Just
Exist. Por favor. Las dos.
Man literally left his whole posse behind for a girl. That's how you know he like her.
Yeah.
Man left his whole crew of 18 months.
I mean, he did say they weren't really friends either, though.
Allow me to be forthright. In the challenging days ahead, I would like to know that I can count on you to remain faithful to the will of the church.
You may always count on me to remain faithful. To God.
Ooh.
Tell him, sis.
That's what it is. You don't remain no faithful to the church. Remain faithful to God. The church is so manipulative. Don't trust
As
them.
we have seen.
Don't trust these guys, bro. Don't trust these guys, bro.
You
You
didn't
see something in her.
I'm not letting you hurt her.
Oh!
Damn.
Dang, she could punch though. I'd give it to her. Lilith got the moves.
You're the one who told.
Dang, she got slapped. Girl said, "Get out of here."
Yeah, those people in the back like literally just aren't paying any mind.
I see. Oh, dang. Okay,
Oh,
she's strong.
Yeah.
She's strong.
She looks tough, bruh.
Yeah, she's definitely strong. You saw that right hook she gave her? That one like made
Yeah.
her. That made her think for a second. She's like, dang.
Now she's thick boned.
God, he's. Yeah,
Do this.
like your body
Kiss,
doesn't know what
kiss,
to make of it.
kiss.
I was really gonna do that.
That's what it feels like.
Bro, just kiss already. Thank you. Like,
Okay.
like honestly, I get
So
upset at me at this
much
point, right? It fretted me. Just kiss already. I want Mary to just be like, "Hello, lovebirds. You coming back with me now?" Yeah.
There she is.
Girl, what you doing?
She's like, you thought
Doesn't mean you have to keep trying to save this one.
that was low.
Ah! Oh! Oh!
Didn't think you would.
Yo, Mary dropped you like 3 times. 3 times, girl. Take the L. Take the L. Like, take it, bruh. So many bandits in this one. Like, who's the real villain?
Yeah.
It's her. It's the Eminence.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Tarask. I feel like it's all gonna come together at the end. We'll find out who it is. I mean, like,
But you're no leader. She
Definitely
only
not.
wins because she had heart. You don't.
dang.
Just give her a chance to choose. You know what it's like to not have a choice. She is not going anywhere. She'll be back if she.
Who are we being chased by?
Nuns.
All right, I'm out.
No. No. I need to talk to your girlfriend.
Look, sister, I don't know what you want from her, and I don't care what you ain't getting to her.
Dang. We all knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay, Ava.
Is she learning?
Maybe.
You were paying attention after all.
Oh, she's letting him do it.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, she's not?
Maybe not.
Oh.
Wow.
Liv is alive.
There's no way.
She's gonna come back working for the devil or something. Watch. I'm telling you, that's not the last time we're seeing her. I'm calling it right now.
What the fuck just happened, huh?
No body, still alive.
Where did she go?
Man, yo.
Crazy, bro.
Show is just getting better and better.
Craziness.
I am calling it. I don't think Lilith is dead. That's not
I
the
think
last time we're
she's
seeing her.
dead. I think she's dead.
Really?
I think she is.
You know, one of the number one rules or number one things to note of a TV show or a game: no body, no death. If you don't see a body, bro, if you don't see no body, they're not dead, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
All right, we'll see. I guess we'll see. Because I think, because if Lilith is actually dead, then I think they really wasted her potential as a character.
Yeah.
So, for that reason,
she did grow throughout the episode. Like, she literally sacrificed her life to protect Ava. So. Meanwhile, the whole episode she was after her. So. There was a little something.
I don't think that's it.
I don't know.
It's not hitting me like I don't like you know when a character on the show dies, like that's it. Like you feel it. It doesn't sit right to me. It don't feel right. It don't feel like something in my gut is telling me that this is not the end of Lilith.
Right.
I don't think so. I just don't think so.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will see. After this episode, we have 4 more episodes. Yeah, 4 more episodes.
7, 8, 9. We have 5.
No, so after this one, we have 4 more.
Oh, after 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're on this one now.
So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah. So I don't think this is the end for Lilith. I don't feel it in my bones, man. Like it don't feel right. Like okay, you remember in Wonder Woman when Antiope, her aunt,
Sorry, one more time.
In Wonder Woman, when Antiope, her aunt, right, died on the beach.
Yeah.
And like she died, like you knew that she was dead.
Right.
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 But for I don't think so. That Tarask pulled her back. Whether that the devil or whoever is behind the scenes of that Tarask, whatever is behind there, alien, a devil, whatever it is going to force Lilith to work with them. I'm telling you. And she, I don't know. That's just how I feel. I don't know.
We'll find out. We got 5 more episodes. So.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on the episode?
Craziness. Like the fighting, like it kind of really shows like their different fighting styles. Like Mary is very like pow, 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 and and then Lilith is just like pow, 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 you know?
Yeah, I agree. Like we saw the different, we saw that and I could tell from the fighting style too, because I kind of study a little bit of these different fighting styles. So I'm more trained with like Krav Maga and Shotokan, but you could tell with because Krav Maga has a little bit of Aikido in it, so you can tell that Beatrice's moves had a lot of Aikido. You saw she was like moving people around and pushing them, like dragging them and using their body weight against them.
Yeah,
that's more like Aikido, like using body weight against stuff like that.
When she was talking to whatever his face.
Yeah, the Eminence guy.
Yeah, he was saying that she trained in Aikido.
Yeah, he was listening to stuff. So you could tell. I like that the writers at least put the attention to detail with the fighting style, or whoever does the stunt choreography, because you can tell she was doing that. And then I can't really tell what Lilith's fighting style was. She seemed to be more of a straight up just karate, trained fighter. She doesn't seem to have too much other stuff in it. And Mary, on the other hand, just seems like a boxer. Like she looks like she was trained to be a boxer. Like she was trained in the ring, like to use her fist and the way how her stance is and how she holds her hands up. Just like a boxing stance right here. So the way
she goes hard. Like you can tell how hard her punches are.
Nah, she's a boxer, whereas I don't know, Lilith might be more like Taekwondo based or like more like karate based. I don't know if
you realized Mary's very boxy.
She's stocky.
Yeah, so I feel like that also contributes to that. Meanwhile, Lilith is very petite and
She kind of fights like a Shaolin monk. I would say like straight up kung fu or karate, man. Like that's kind of what the vibe I'm getting from her. Like that's just the vibe I'm getting from her. But like you mentioned, it's really my cable is bad. I gotta get a new cable. It's either my cable's bad or I gotta probably the cable. But yeah, no, you're like spot on with it. Like it's cool that they have the different training styles, the different fighting styles. You can tell whose strengths there are, you know?
Because they're all training there, but then they have their own specific fighting styles that they, you know.
Which I think is unique. It is really cool because
not everyone can fight the same, you know?
Yeah. And I think it's good to show the different strengths and weaknesses of all the fighting styles.
Right.
Like with Lilith, she has the speed, she has the high combatant abilities, her melee abilities are there, right? Like she's good, right? But she lacks the strength that Mary has, which is really cool to see because whereas Lilith was fast and she had more accurate shots and accurate movements, her weaknesses was she wasn't as powerful with her strikes. Whereas Mary, she may like accuracy, but she's more of a brawler. She's hard hitting. So those hits, if she lands one on you, does crazy damage. It's like Ganondorf in Smash Bros. Like he's slow, but if he hits you, that's it. You out of there.
Like Beatrice is good at using her resources.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Like using the sticks and the poles and all that stuff. But that was really, 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 really cool. I think that was one of the highlights of the episode, like what you mentioned, just showing the two of them go at it and showing a different style. Ava just need to get programmed. But
yeah, we're 5 episodes in. She hasn't really fought anyone. So.
Yeah, understandably so.
Yeah,
because
she's just been kind of running away, which is kind of bothering me. But I get it.
I get it from a story standpoint. Like it. Realistically, it makes sense why she's running away all the time and why she's not just jumping, because she's never really been religious, let alone around religious people that are kung fu fighting people who fight demons. That's too much.
I don't think many people are around kung fu.
But I'm trying to say, like that's a lot to take in. So it's like, yeah, I was dead, now I'm back. Now you want me to fight for you? I don't even know who you are. Like it's so I understand why she's running away. Like I get it.
Timeline. I was quadriplegic. Now I'm alive, or I was dead. Now I'm alive somehow and can walk. And now you want me to? You say I have a halo inside of me, and you want me to fight demons?
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds insane.
It sounds insane. It sounds really insane. Like God forbid there's something like that happen to you. How would you feel?
I mean, I'm like, all right, shoot, let's get it. Like,
no, I don't think. Well, putting myself in that shoes. If I was quadriplegic, and I was in that scenario, and I thought I died, and then next thing you know, hey Google, stop. Google came off.
Did you have a timer on?
I had an alarm put on by accident, for some reason. Oh. Yeah, and it came on. But yeah, no. If I was her, in that situation, and I thought I went to sleep and I woke up and next thing you know, I'm like, what the heck? Like I was dead. No, I'm not. What? Yeah. I would honestly want to be like Ava. Like I would want to like run around and try things and like kiss people. Like I haven't done that stuff. Like I don't know what that is like.
She was confined to a bed for almost 10 years, you know?
So it's like you're giving us
more than 10 years, like 12 years.
Was it? She said she was 7 and she's like 19 now.
Yeah, she's 19, so it'd be 12 years.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's I like trust me, I understand everything that Ava's going through. I just think because as a viewer, we want to see the protagonist actually do things, so we're feeling that frustration of like we want to see her do stuff. But then again,
we haven't been able to really see what she can do, you know?
Yeah. And she's slowly starting to do things like, Lilith said, oh, you're catching on. Like, you could tell she paid attention with the fighting. And eventually, if it gets picked up for season 2, we'll probably get to see her doing, like, just grow as a character and become a better fighter over time.
Personally, I don't think she's going to be doing too much this season. Like, I don't think we're going to see her doing, like, really anything.
I think she might do a little something.
Like, a little bit, but not, like...
On the level of, like, Beatrice.
Yeah.
Like unless...
I mean, you have to terrorist or whatever, so
Yeah.
it's still coming after her.
Well, I mean, unless they do a time jump
Yeah, true.
where
like
she's
that.
been training for like at least a good 6 months or something,
Yeah.
and then she gets a little better. Time jumps fix every narrative problem. Well, not every narrative problem, but it's like you don't have much time in an episode to train your fighter to be awesome. Time jump 8 months.
Yeah.
Time
Or
jump 2
like-
years.
Like Endgame skipped 5 years.
Yes, just
you
skip
know?
5 years. Don't even just skip it. Like that's the thing. Oh crap! You don't have the budget or the time to build this character in 3 seasons. Okay, time jump. Let's do it. 3 years. Like in between episode 6 and 7, 3 years passed. 3 years later, what?
Like what happened in those 3 years?
Right? And now all of a sudden she could fight like nothing, and
Like what did you do?
Yeah, right.
Where did you gain these abilities from?
Right? You'll have a lot more questions. So, I'm really liking the show. I'm enjoying it for what it is. Like my friend, well, I'm saying my friend for the chat, but as you know, like Blue said, the comments. Like Blue said earlier, he said it got off to a rocky start, but it really picked up. That's what he said, and it's starting to really pick up now. Like I'm in it. Like from the first episode, I was intrigued. I was like, it's a little slow, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, we watched the first 3 episodes in like 2 days. So,
so I've been enjoying it so far. Next 4 episodes. I mean, if we're consistent, once you're done with this, I mean, if we're consistent enough, we could possibly finish this by this weekend.
Yeah.
If we're consistent enough. Just to really
Yeah,
get it out the way.
Film the rest at your house.
Yeah. We'll do the rest here and
Live and in person.
live and in person.
WWE Showdown. I've never watched WWE.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you never watch. It's a thing. Well, it used to be a thing. But what would you say? Okay, so what? Okay, do you think we're gonna see JC more?
I think so.
You think he's gonna be like a main thing, or you think they're gonna have to kill him, like just like kill him
I don't
for
think they're
shock
gonna.
value?
I don't think they're gonna kill him,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think he's gonna be like too involved either.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like she's gonna like get back to her training and
Yeah. What if they might do some type of thing where like they might use him to do some stuff they can't? Well, yes, and to also use him to do things that they would normally do, or they normally wouldn't. They normally wouldn't do.
Like what?
Like for instance, I don't know. Like they might need him to go smuggle something through somewhere, and they need someone that's not as obvious.
Yeah, they've played a lot into the fact that he's like a criminal and like he knows how to
like slip through things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like he might, maybe if they play their cards right, he might become an asset to them in some way, or at least to Ava, if they need to get something,
Yeah. Do you feel like the sister nuns and architect are gonna work together?
I don't know.
I feel like they might. I feel like her and Father Vincent have something brewing.
Really?
Like maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna help take down the terrorist or something.
Okay, it's a good idea.
Like I feel like there's something. There's some involvement that she's gonna have into helping them.
Okay, I didn't even think about it that way. I literally just saw her as a bandit.
Well, I did too, and then I'm like,
no, I didn't think about it like that.
well, because the fact that he's actually telling her where the shield was gonna be was kind of the turning point. I'm like, okay, maybe this can be something different,
Yeah, like maybe we can actually work together or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
or
think
just even take down what's his face, I don't remember his name. Eminence.
that's not his name, but that's his title. The
Yeah.
Eminence. I forgot his name.
Did he even have a name? I don't know.
Yeah, they call him Father something or whatever. But no, I think I mean for me, my prediction is more on the opposite of your prediction. I'm more or less thinking that Architect might actually become
Work with the devil.
Yeah, and might be involuntarily so. Like they might try to trigger something with that little gateway that they're building, and
Right.
actually just opens a portal to release a bunch of demons through it.
I was thinking,
Like with Avengers, with Loki's what he did with that whole portal thing. I feel like it might be something like that.
but that's the thing. I feel like they would open it and then realize, like, oh, this is not good. What did I just do? And then
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I feel like that. Then they're gonna like kind of work together to fix it. You know,
Yeah, I see what you mean. I'm with you on that. I
Like,
definitely can see that happening.
all supernatural, like, you know.
Well, I haven't seen it, so I don't really know.
Yeah, for my people who know.
Who watch Supernatural?
Yeah, I don't think you plan on watching Supernatural.
I might. I'm honestly
Okay.
might. I might at some point in my life.
Honestly, you already know. Like, it's all angels and demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen
So,
some scenes.
Yeah.
Because like I said I would never watch Walking Dead. Now here I am.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's literally 15 seasons of Supernatural. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think they finished the 15th because of, you know, COVID and everything. But
yeah. Too much seasons, man. Too much.
yeah, I haven't watched after season 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie. I did watch an episode in season 10 because it was a musical episode, and I was like, you know, Shannon and musicals, we just go together, you know?
CW and their musical episodes. You know The Flash has like a couple musical episodes?
Really?
Yes. Everyone sings. Everyone. Even people who don't look like they would sings.
Well,
Because-
okay. In their musical episode, it was like they were on a case and it was at a school, and the
Mhm.
school was doing a musical. So I'm not going to tell you what the musical is about, because just in case you do watch
Were the
it.
main characters singing?
No.
Oh, okay. No, the Flash episodes, the actual cast was singing. It was like an actual musical. Riverdale did one. Supergirl did one, I think. And the thing is, like the girl who plays Supergirl and Grant Gustin, who plays the Flash, I think they were both on Glee. So there's that.
I know Grant Gustin was.
Yeah, Grant was
but
on
I don't
Glee.
know.
I think I keep forgetting her name, man. I don't know why I'm forgetting, but anyway, I think she was on Glee as well. But anyways, guys, could you imagine the Warrior Nuns doing a musical?
I am fighting demons.
And then they did. I don't know. Yeah, work. Oh man. Anyways, guys, anything else you wanted to add to it? I think we pretty much covered everything. It's just. Oh yeah.
They finally kiss.
Oh yeah! Finally, after
So much tension.
he finally decided to seal the deed.
Seal of the deed.
Seal the deed. Yes, I said it. Not going to change it now.
Okay.
It already came out my lips.
Yeah. Seal the deed.
Seal the deed. Nah, they finally did it. You know. Whatever.
Yeah. There's not much to say about that, but they finally did it.
They finally did it. Did they do something else?
Kind of looked like they were.
Most
so.
likely.
Yeah.
Likely.
I mean, she has never, so.
But him though.
Oh, he definitely has.
Most likely. Because
Yeah,
remember when
but
we saw
he
them at the
has-
party, Raven, we all thought he was going to be a big D-bag.
Yeah.
Because he's at the party and he's just like, yeah, we're not going to see him for more than 2 episodes.
Yeah.
No, but
But,
since he
you
jumped
know.
in the pool, you called it. You're like, yep, love interest.
Yep. And it's always the hero that is the love interest. Always.
Always. Anything else to mention?
I think that was it. There wasn't like. That's the thing about these episodes. Like, there's either a lot of information happening or not really anything at all. You know?
Yeah, I think I think there was. I think it's just that it's nothing more than what we've already talked about, because it's like just a continuation of
Yeah.
it's just all a continuation. Oh, I do remember something.
Hmm.
What's going on with with Lillian's son?
Lillian's son.
Lillian, the architect lady.
That's Jillian.
Oh, Jillian. Sorry, not Lillian. My bad. Jillian. Yeah.
You mixed Lilith and Jillian.
Yeah. What's going on with her and her son? And he's like, oh, you spoke to the angels today? Like, what's up with him?
I don't know. I feel like he might be like dying or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could mean different things. Like he's either like dying, because he had the
blood transfusion stuff.
the oxygen. The oxygen and the heart monitor.
Oximeter?
I don't even know what exactly it's called, but
Mm-hmm.
it's either that or she like maybe transplanted something into him.
Cause I did see those blood transfusion machines.
Yeah,
I saw that at the back.
Yeah, but I thought maybe that was like an IV kind of thing.
Maybe it could be.
I don't know.
But the liquid looked like it was a blood color.
It was definitely red, but like I don't know if you've ever like had an IV. Like
maybe once or twice.
I've had IVs where like some of it looks like blood.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just kind of, some nurses do a bad job, but I don't know. That could be. I really have no idea at this point.
What if, like you're saying that he's like super sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if she's trying to really open a portal, not for science, but to find some type of cure for her son?
Could be.
It could be like something on this earth that can't cure whatever's going on with him, and maybe it's on the other side.
Maybe.
Or maybe she's hoping.
Or maybe she's sacrificing him to open the portal.
Yeah, that too. Some weird stuff. Because she's like, "Oh, did you speak to angels? What they say? It's time." Like what?
Yeah.
Is her son like a little devil baby spawn? Is it like a demon spawn?
Yeah.
Like
it's weird. Because the fact that he disappeared after Ava saw him.
Yeah.
It's like weirding me out.
It is
so
freaking
like
me out.
what's up with this kid?
And he was like smiling at her. It was so weird.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I really don't know.
There's so many different theories that we could go off of. Like it could really go anywhere.
He can be a mutant from the X-Men. Let me stop.
I don't think he's a mutant.
Okay, fine. He's not a mutant. We can rule that out.
This isn't Marvel.
Or is it? No, it's not.
It would say Marvel on it.
No, it would have. But I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we covered pretty much everything.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching our reaction and our thoughts and commentary on the episode. Don't forget to do this at the beginning. Don't forget to check out Shan's YouTube and her Twitch channel. It's in the description box below. And
I stream at least 3 days a week, usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, so don't forget to check her out. Don't forget to check out the full version on Patreon if you're interested in that for more detailed reaction. And we will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Clockmaster and
Shannon.
Out.